Dear students, welcome to the Teachers Knowledge YouTube channel. In the Geography series lecture 14, today we will discuss about the basic concepts of earthquake. If you have not read the previous lectures, please go through this channel playlist and read them. So, start the lecture of earthquake. What is the earthquake? Earthquake is shaking of earth, and this shaking of earth caused due to the release of energy in the earth's crust, which generates wave that travel in all directions. Okay, so these are the key factors of earthquakes, so you can understand the basic concepts of earthquake. These key factors when clubbed together generates the final definition of earthquake. So first point is the earthquake is shaking of earth. This shaking of earth caused due to the release of energy in the earth crust, which generates the wave that travel in all directions. And this energy release occurs due to the tectonic plate movements, volcanic activity, or man-made factors such as mining and reservoir-induced seismicity. This is the natural phenomenon. So this is the four basic key factors. Then these four basic key factors clubbed together generates the final definition of earthquake. So what? Earthquakes are the sudden intense shaking of earth's surface caused by the movement of tectonic plates, volcanic activity, or human induced events. They release energy stored in the earth crust, often causing the significant destruction and loss. So you can easily understand the what is earthquake. See, earth crust is divided into plates that constantly moving, and their interaction at the boundaries convergent, divergent, or transform create the stress. When this stress exceeds the crust capacity, it breaks, releasing energy as a seismic wave. Okay, so this is the basic definition, so you can understand why the seismic waves generate and how. Earth crust is divided into plates that constantly move, their interaction at the boundaries convergent, divergent, or transform that create stress. When this stress exceeds the crust capacity, it breaks, release energy, and then as a seismic wave. Earthquakes are measured by magnitude and intensity. Magnitude quantifies the energy released, and intensity assesses the shaking's impact on the surrounding peoples and structures. Okay. Seismograph. Seismograph, the vibrations called seismic waves are generated from the earthquakes that travel through the earth and are recorded on an instrument called the seismograph. Means seismograph is an instrument for the measurement of earthquake. This is the structure of the seismograph. This is the mob mass, and when the earthquake occurs, this generates a wave intensity and magnitude. So finally assess the magnitude and intensity of the earthquake of that particular area. Let's some specific features of earthquake. Focus and epicenter of the earthquake. The point where the earthquake starts is called the focus or the hypocenter of an earthquake. Where the earthquake generates, basically that point is called the focus or the hypocenter. The energy waves traveling in different directions reach the surface. When the point where the earthquake generates called the focus and hypocenter of earthquake, and the energy waves traveling from the focus in different directions and reach the surface. The point on the earth surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter. It is the first surface point to experience the earthquake waves, and a line connecting all the points on the earth surface where the intensity is same, that is called the isoseismic lines. That is called isoseismic lines. by the pictorial diagram we can understand. So see, this is the focus points where the earthquake originates, and these are the seismic waves from the focus radiate to the all directions. These are the seismic waves, and just above the focus point on the ground, this is called the epicenter. In normally news, we heard news that the center of origin of the earthquake is that is the epicenter. In media and also recording, this is the epicenter, not the focus. In other picture, we can see here the hypocenter means focus where the earthquake originates, and just above the point on the surface, this is called the epicenter. And these are the wave fronts originate from the focus toward the earth surface. These are some pictures of the earthquakes and damages by the earthquakes in the previous history of the world. So you can see this is the disaster if the earthquake is above the 7 to 8 Richter scale magnitude. This is the road and breakthrough due to the earthquake. This is the earth roads due to the earthquake. This building is destructed due to the earthquakes. So this is the hazardous impact of the earthquake if the earthquake intensity is more than 7 to 8 on Richter scale. So in India, in the previous lecture, we have read about the different type of zones of earthquake intensity. So India is classified in four zones: second, third, fourth, and fifth, numbering of the basic of the intensity of the earthquake. So if you have not read that lecture, please go through the channel playlist and read that lecture so you can better understand the seismic zones of India. So this is the basic concept of the earthquake. So if you like this video, please share to your friends and subscribe this teachers knowledge channel, and you may also comment to us for the more lectures and topics. So meet you in next video. Thank you.